Hey y'all, peace and self-love to you. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Thank you for joining me. If you have not subscribed already, please go right ahead. If this is your first time, you won't be disappointed. Unless, of course, I don't know, you could be afraid of the truth. Some people are. I know it's difficult. hmm We must be grateful for everything that we have and everything that we're learning. Uh, this is a general collective reading. Please take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Just want to tap in, see what's going on with the collective. See what needs to come out, what needs to be heard and seen and felt. So I do appreciate you taking the time to click onto the video, to the reading. I don't know if you'll stay, but hopefully. I got a love-hate relationship with the internet. What is it? Is it Friday already? I guess so. Friday, May 16th. Friday, May 16th. Let's go ahead and get the energy for the collective. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. There's been a lot going on. Ooh. That says pay off. Can you see that clearly? Maybe I have to zoom it in. Pay off. Ace of Earth. Oh, another ace. What the heck is going on? This says harvest. Looking good so far. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, this could mean that someone is out of choices. You could be out of choices. Ooh. Maybe there was some sort of illusion about wealth, about, oh well, this could turn dark. Even though we have these two aces in the upright, let's see. Let's stay positive for a second. That's what we need. We need to stay positive for a second. So, the Ace of Earth is a payoff. Ace of Pentacles is some natural energy, a gift from God. It's also feminine energy. Ace of Metal, harvest. Ace of Swords energy in a regular tarot, which is masculine. That's awareness, curiosity. Could also be a gift from God. This could represent Aquarius energy and Taurus energy with the Ace of Pentacles. Because I'm picking up on a fixed, something that's permanent or something that's real. Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in the upright, of course, is some sort of fantasy. It could be some sort of irrationalization, but maybe this is representative of something being made real or reality. Of course, the Ten of Earth is wealth. Could be generational wealth. It could be a business. It could be a lot of people. A group of people would also represent a good reputation. Maybe there was some sort of illusion around. It could be a relationship, okay? A masculine and feminine relationship. Now, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I say is this curiosity. It's a Page of Swords, curiosity. So there could have been some sort of satisfaction. Some curiosity has been satisfied. Page of Swords, please. Ew. Then you get the Eight of Swords. So some sort of mentalism or anxiety. Yeah, toxic, self-imprisonment, isolation, or restriction. You feel restricted and powerless, or you could, or someone could. But there are things that you have imposed on yourself. Okay. It could be an idea of a payoff for Earth of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles for Ace of Coins. It could be, like I said, so maybe there's some sort of idea or false identity around an ace or some sort of perfection. Someone could have been chasing, like clout chasing energy. What is the Ace of Swords, please? Oh, it's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, isn't that interesting? Let me sip on that for a second. It's a perfect day for this, I don't know, for something. It's misty out here. As long as it doesn't start raining really hard, I could deal with this little bit of showers, May showers. Um, Make the grass grow too fast, but I don't know, y'all. I'm just not worried about stuff like that anymore. Just taking it as it comes. But it looks like someone could be dealing with financial worry or some sort of greed. Okay. With this toxic energy, with the Seven of Cups. Like, I'm feeling like this is some sort of clout chasing energy. Okay. Someone needs to be honest with themselves about an illusion or even about the choices they thought they had. That's more of what I'm feeling here. Someone could have been very enthusiastic about a business idea or a business plan or even a connection. Someone could have been stopped dead in their tracks and not allowing, something to continue. Okay, Ace of Earth, pay off, pay off. Someone may have wanted to get paid off. I see that a lot. Four of Pentacles in reverse, letting go of some sort of control, some sort of finances, some sort of trust energy. Um, Someone could be very stingy, even though they have a lot, even though they could be, or maybe someone feels that way, or it could just be letting go of this relationship, or this connection, or even a reputation. Okay, of clout. Somebody wants people to believe or think or see them in a particular light that may not be exactly what it really is behind closed doors. Okay. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't know. Someone was in the energy of trying to recover reputation, finances, the trust of a group of people. Could be family. Like someone could have really been out there and they tried to regain their balance with their family, and maybe they went back into some sort of somebody wanted to accept or be accepted. Four or Five of Cups is in reverse, emotionally or in a relationship, or maybe someone tried to make things better, but I feel like somebody just doesn't know how, or they fear hope. They feel someone just maybe has to know everything. You got that Aquarian energy of knowledge. Um, Two of Pentacles is juggling. It is in the upright, but there's also a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So that's too much. Like somebody could have a lot, but they are really overburdened with a lot of emotional insecurity. Okay, from their youth, from their childhood. It could be, this is like a learned behavior. Fire and water. Queen of Cups is in reverse. Okay, let's focus on the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a group of people who may be dealing with emotional insecurities that are tied to finances, or that's destroying someone's finances, or maybe someone could be new rich, what they call that, nouveau rich. Okay, they don't come from old money. So there's never been some sort of establishment of protocol or the way you operate as far as finances or a family structure or legacy. I don't know how deep this is going. I got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords energy. But yet still there's a lot of lower vibrating energy here. A lot of, could be lack mindset, but I feel like it's due to emotions. Somebody hasn't broken through some sort of emotional barriers or some sort of emotional, I don't know how to describe it. It could come from your generations, could come down from the line. Okay. Some sort of emotional instability is going on here. We got Six of Cups in reverse. Because something happened in the childhood. You could come from a family who like sort of worships material things, okay? That's their God. We have the Four of Cups again in reverse. So on the upright, it says stagnation. So like it could be stability, it could be emotional stability. But in reverse for me, it's like, yeah, and then the 6 and the 4 or 10 of Cups in reverse is like very unhappy. There's a lack of inner judgment, a lack of inner wisdom, emotional wisdom. So this is what causes a lot of disturbances in the world now, in the relationships. People are not emotionally adept. Even if they have a lot of money, it doesn't fix emotional problems. Okay. Page of Cups could be a child, an Aries child. This child may bring this could be a starseed child that I'm talking about, This child may end up bringing the emotional balance, be the curse breaker in the family. I feel like I'm predicting some things in the future here. So this may not resonate with many people at all. Or it could. I mean, if you believe in the unknown instead of fearing it, you have belief in it. And not like things have to be a certain way, but they're going to work out. And it's just, being open up to being able to observe the path that this dream takes, or even watching this starseed child grow up and come out of this financial worry and greed that's been brought on by their generation, their family, their parents. Yeah. Give me the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So someone is emotionally dependent on a fool. Somebody didn't heal their inner child before they even brought a child into the world. Maybe they felt like they were prepared because, maybe they're very wealthy or came into a lot of money, or they've worked hard, or, Seven of Fire. They've worked hard for something. They worked hard for their gifts. You get your gifts, they're ingrained in you, they're in your DNA, but it is up to you to cultivate them. You can choose to throw them away. You can choose to indulge the gifts and be a blessing to the rest of the world. You can choose to fight against the divine and even your natural gifts. You can. That's your right. But the judgment comes in when you refuse to judge yourself, and then, the world is then the world is free to judge you, and whatever you go along with this Seven of Cups energy, then that's what comes back to you. Okay. And it looks like somebody may have dealing with a lot of mental, emotional trauma that they could be presenting in a public forum or somewhere, or they opened up to someone, but they could have been just the wrong person. Okay. Someone used that energy to tie you or bind you up in a contract. Now you got to fight your way out of it. What's the Ace of Metal? Two of Pentacles. And that's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So someone could use a lot of, this could be a man here, a mental A mental manipulator of your gifts, or mental manipulator of gifts, or they use their gifts to manipulate and turn their back on God. Oh, wow. Told you. They use fire for inspiration. Somebody's fired up by online communication, by the presence of others, clout energy. They manufacture drama. Ace of fire, please. Oh, child, this is so full right now. Another fire energy, of course. Six of wands, six of fire. Someone tried to get a victory. My belly is feeling like it's just full right now. I don't know. Full of fire. Someone could be very upset, very mad, they could just feel it in their belly. They want to say something, or they're saying something online, or Six of wands in reverse. So this could definitely represent clout chasing energy with this ace of fire, ace of swords energy, ace of metal, ace of pentacles in reverse. Somebody's not shining the way they wanted to, or the way they expected to. Seven of cups in reverse. Now when we got another 10 of wood, which would be like, it could represent the 10 of pentacles in reverse in another tarot, but bad health, bad reputation. Could be a destruction of some sort of property, or a loss of some sort of physical material stuff. All right. Someone's not in good health, or they're fighting against good health. Okay, they're fighting against the grain. You're probably going to watch someone burn. Yeah, they sacrifice themselves. The liver in reverse. This is definitely some sort of observation or enlightenment. Someone can see this. Someone can see themselves, or someone's watching someone burn, or someone could be watching someone burn up the internet or the online communication, or maybe somebody's firing emails or text messages back and forth. Like long text messages to someone. It doesn't have to be violent or anything mean. Could this be explaining something? But they're mad, or they're upset, or there's just a lot of communication, like a lot of action, or somebody could be planning some sort of action. I don't know. Yeah. But it's being blocked because you know, or it's being seen. Maybe somebody agreed. Maybe they're being kept on the, someone could be suppressing their actions, or being made to suppress their actions. 10 of wood in reverse. Ace of, oh, wow. Now we have the ace of wood in the upright. Birth. This could be a curse here. This could be a generational curse. This is a generational curse. This is a generational curse. Could be to stay in some sort of mental disability or mental imprisonment. Like I said before, there could be a child, a starseed, that is supposed to break this curse of their parents or their family. And I feel like this is someone who's already very wealthy, or someone who's already reached some sort of pinnacle of success. Okay, definitely galactic-like energy, right? Bye. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you later, baby. Oh, this is one of my Mother's Day presents. A little high maintenance. Yeah, that's mama. They know mama. They know their mama. Okay. Yeah, they did me good. I was so happy. Oh, we're talking about like a family or a child here, or children. Somebody's a starseed. Whether you're the starseed, this could have happened to you in the past. This could be happening to you currently. Or you're the one who's going to carry on this legacy. But I feel like don't have choice. Well, it could be choice energy, or someone already knows that they have to heal this curse right here. Because their family is in emotional stagnation. Their family is in emotional stagnation. Yeah, it's new energy, projects, new ventures. And then this conflict that you're experiencing here is the realization of knowing this. Whether I'm talking to someone presently or sometime in the future, years from now. Okay, we're in 2025 right now. Time is so fluid. Because I remember, consciously starting on my journey in 2014, with asking questions, and really getting the answers and intuiting the answers, listening to my soul and not so much of what was outside of me. And I started to realize that how much control I had the further I went along, but it was just basically faith, not having any idea what was going to happen or what I was going to find out what the questions that I was asking. But they were about me. They were about my childhood, things I didn't seem to remember, or things that may have been covered up by some sort of illusion or some sort of story, right? And I just started asking myself questions, asking my God, believing in faith. I was calling myself a full-fledged Christian at the time, but I really took it seriously, and I really engaged in the Word, and I really wanted it to come to life, and I really applied it to my life, okay? And this is what I come up with. And even though I may be using cards or whatever, it's no different than using the scriptures, because I pull the same energy from the scriptures. So that's just nothing. That's not a curse. The curse is not being able to balance out your emotions and being emotionally secure in any relationship, in any situation, even particularly with money or resources, okay? A lot of people have been cursed with financially, which is of course tied emotionally, because that's what you carry with you. Okay, this earthly stuff, this is where it stays on the earth. It doesn't carry on into the spiritual realm. But your worth does, your self-worth, or your lack of self-worth, that carries through and stays with you until it's dug out, until that root is dug out. So let's go ahead and close up here. I'm getting it so emotional, but these readings help me, even if they don't get any reactions or many views or whatever. They help me to continue to grow, and I have a real live legacy, a real live blessings here on this earth, right here in my life, everyday life, and I apply them, and I use the lessons that I learn, and it goes back and forth. I bring it online to express it on my own platform, but I also take that information and those lessons and I apply it in my own real life, and it makes everything worth living. Even the struggles, you know what I'm saying? It definitely keeps it interesting. So I think we got the hint of what's going on here. 8 and 6. Somebody, this could be Sagittarius energy, and I feel like someone's purposely trying to keep things unbalanced in a relationship. So this is definitely be a struggle for this star seed, okay, for your child, or your children, or if you're the parent of this child. Hopefully you can pick this up and you'll get the message here, and you'll start to heal yourself, and you and your child can go on this journey together of healing, okay? Because if their father is if their father comes from a financially cursed background, and you are blessed here with this Ace of Pentacles energy, both of these Ace of Pentacles came up in the upright as a feminine energy, then it would be, it could really, even you could barely even make a wrong decision in your case, because this scales are so tight, and this is so slippery. It's so easy to fall into toxicity and being contained by a devil energy. Okay, we see it too often. We also have the Diddy trial going on, so we all see all that mess. Okay, and that kind of stuff happens, and it continues to happen until somebody puts a stop to it. And it's not a popular opinion to want to stop, to want to break generational curses for some reason. Okay, everybody wants to keep that shit going, but come on now, we got to wake up. We got to get some common sense. We got to get this Ace of Metal, Ace of Swords, Harvest energy. Make it manifest with the Ace of Wands. Okay, make it real. And the Ace of Pentacles eventually. So no matter how deep it is, no matter what your financial status is, you got to look within those emotional bonds, okay? To free yourself and to free your generation. And to keep your legacy clear. So they'll have the tools and the power to continue on once you have passed on into eternity. Because this old body, of course, is never going to last forever. Why would we want it to? Temporal. Okay, future happenings here. So nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Okay, when you split it up. I may put it on the screen. It looks like you do accomplish your management duties. You could be the matriarch, even the patriarch, okay? Or your starseed child could be the next matriarch or patriarch of the family. This is someone who's very private, or someone needs to be private. This also could be why this particular action is in reverse. Someone maybe didn't take action on some sort of threat or some sort of exposure. Someone may be trying to stay low, okay, and not bring clout or attention to their affairs. Someone is very health conscious, or you should be, so you focus on your dietary choices. This also helps you fuel your body, keep your body. I've been noticing since I've been trying to manage my diabetes that I've been noticing how my body feels affects my mood so much, and I want it to be in balance. So if my body feels off, I start really paying attention to it and just doing whatever it needs to be taken care of. Okay, whether I can do it on my own, or whether I have to call my doctor. And taking advantage of the technology, the e-visits and things like that. You really don't even have to leave your home to take care of things. So I'm grateful that things are accessible. But also, your health is very important in what we consume spiritually and definitely physically. It has an effect on our emotions, our body, our mental health, how we perceive things, how we're able to make decisions, and to keep ourselves safe, okay? Because we're not always physically aware of everything. So you have to rely on your body to tell you things. So it looks like your work, the plans you make for work, how you strategize, all of that gains some sort of speed. There's going to be a pickup in your duties. I've been picking up on that energy too here in these last few weeks on these readings. And whatever you do professionally will receive a boost. So this could be involving your business, whatever you do. And with the ace energies, all these aces coming up here, you are some sort of leader or manager, okay? Or you're about to be that, okay? Yeah, because things are picking up for you. You're someone who provides balance. You could be a mediator. You could work in the law, or someone who brings some sort of balance to a situation. Even if you're online as some sort of a blogger or commentator or something like that. Maybe you look at the situations as a balanced. Even that DDG and Halle Bailey situation. I'm like, oh, all kind of stuff is happening, y'all. And to the celebrities, even to people in my hometown, these kind of things are just rampant, and they're happening everywhere. Okay, so this could really resonate with a lot of people. Maybe it's just not so general, okay, but you take care of your personal situations and how it's working out for you. Okay, these are overall general energies. Your leadership abilities become even more robust. Like I said, you also ensure harmony prevails, which is what we need. We need peacekeepers, okay? You will see rise in your profits, maybe your prophecies, also your money. Okay. And it looks like you're going to be working on fortifying all of your connections. And you should expect an upturn in your stability, emotionally, financially, mentally, physically. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we're going for. That's what we're projecting. At least I am. Okay. So if you want to help, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to see y'all later. Bye bye.